What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to show you how to make a safe out of an aerosol can, can like this. First, this one is already done, and I'm actually waiting for the glue to set inside of there. So I'll make a follow-up to this video. This will be part 1, and I'll show you what it looks like when the glue is set. I can't open it right now or it'd fall apart. What you're going to do is you're going to let all the air out of the can. You don't want any pressure in this can. So once you do that, let all the pressure out. The items you're going to need is a can opener, some glue, one of these, a pair of scissors, and some cardboard. You're going to need to make a round cutout like this. This one has a toothpick glued to it right now, but yeah, I'll show you what that's for. First thing you're going to do, you're going to take your can opener and the lid, right here, this part, you're going to lock your can opener in like that. Once you close it, you turn it and you cut the bottom part of this off. It's going to be a little hard to turn, so yeah, just give it a little tug and it'll go. Once you get that off, I'm going to use this as my can. So yeah, once that is off, you're going to have one of these little guys in here. It's a little straw. Just going to yank that out. You're not going to need it, throw it, whatever. And when you're done with that, you can use paper towels, newspaper, or toilet paper. I prefer toilet paper because it's cushy and it can bend down easier. But you can use whichever one you want. It really doesn't matter. You're going to rip some of it off, ball it up, and you're going to stuff it in here, which would go in the bottom of that can. You're gonna do 2 sheets of 2 of these cans. So like this can is about 7 inches, so you're gonna want 2 sheets of 14-inch toilet paper. You're gonna stuff both of them one at a time in the bottom of the can. And whenever you get that, that's where this little that's where this little guy comes in handy, because you're gonna push it up in the can to secure it in there. Once that is done, you are going to need a mason jar. Let me get one real quick. One of these will work really good. This is actually the best type of jar to use if you're going to use a can like this, because it fits perfectly in there once you get everything done if you did it right. You're going to empty out the contents, and the lid and take the seal off of it. Alright, you're going to take the lid off. Let's say this is the bottom part of the can. You're going to put some glue right here on the lid. And you're going to stick it to the bottom part of the can, because this is going to be the part you use to open and close at the bottom part. So once that's set, let it there, let it set, let the glue dry, and this part of the can, this part of the jar, you're going to stick inside the can. Okay? And when this comes the part with the round cutout of the cardboard. What you're going to have to do is just take the can, put it on top of the cardboard with this part off, of course, and do a trace and cut it out. What you're going to do with that is glue it to the bottom of this jar. Wait for that to set. And you're going to take a little extra glue. See how it's glued like that? You're going to put the glue on this side, around the edges, as close to the edges as you can. Don't do it on the side, do it underneath, going around the edges. And when you're done with that, you're going to take this piece with the jar on it, you're going to cram it inside the can. Don't force it. Just kind of, maneuver it so it goes in there, and once it's in, push it down. Don't force it though, because if you break this piece, it's a pain in the ass to get out of there, and it has glue in it. it's going to stick to everything, and you got to throw this away and start over. So take your time getting this in there, and it's going to fight with you, just to let you know. So once that piece is in, you're going to take some more toilet paper and fold it up. And I fold it up into squares like that, and say, that's too small. Alright, say a jar is in there already, right? You're going to take the toilet paper and you're going to stuff it around the jar. Like that. You're going to stuff it around the jar. What that does is it stops it from wiggling when it's in the can, so if you drop it or something, whatever's in there won't be shaking around and make a bunch of noise, or else it wouldn't be a really good safe. So, yeah. You're going to, put however much you want in there. Just make sure that it's secure. And once all the glue is set and everything, you're going to take the bottom part of your can, you're going to screw it back on, and voila. Pretty much it. It's fairly simple to do. It's very ineffective with cost. All you need is a can of sprinkles, which is what, 50 cents. You can even go to the dollar store and get these if you want. Piece of cardboard, toilet paper, some super glue, can opener, and that's about it. Yeah. So, let me see if my glue actually set. I'll show you now if it did. Oh, damn it, it almost did. Yeah, but here's the lid inside the can and everything. You see that? That's the piece that's going to screw on and off. Damn it. This is what I was telling you about, let it dry. So if you don't, this is what happens. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I will make a follow-up to, well, I just showed you how it looks, but yeah, so never mind the follow-up. But yeah, that's how you make a homemade safe. Enjoy.